I'm here to just give you a little update, or a little tour of the dairy and answer any questions you may have. I'm a dairy farmer myself. I actually farm right across the road on Elliott.
They're having a baby.
We've been neighbors with the Decades for a long time. This dairy is 31 years old. Before that, they dairied up in North Texas for about 30 years prior to that. So 40 years. So this is a pretty standard dairy farm from the 1970s in Arizona. They milk about 700 cows, and they raise about 500 young stocks on the place. So, you know, that number of animals. They mainly have two breeds of cows here: Holsteins, which are big black and white cows, and then Jerseys, which are little brown cows. And then we have a cross right between them, which is kind of handy. But Holsteins and Jerseys actually make slightly different milk. Holsteins make a lot of milk, but it's relatively low in fat, low in protein. And Jerseys are kind of the opposite. They don't produce much milk, but it's very high in fat, and very good for cheese and butter production. Jerseys are also handle the summers in Arizona a lot better than Holsteins do. So a lot of people have kind of been switching to them, or switching to crosses over the years. Dairy farms are pretty much 24-hour a day, 365-day-a-year operation. We don't take days off. We don't, we work all the time. Because that's what the cows, you know, the cows are creatures of habit. They like to do the same thing every day at the same time, and we try to keep them happy that way. We milk the cows here on this dairy 2 times a day. Some dairies do 3 times, but we milk 2 times a day. And you can see the layout of the dairy is there's a long central alley there that leads to the milking barn that's down at the end. When it's time to milk, we come and get the cows out, and they head down towards the barn. Cows on this dairy give about, on average, 8 gallons of milk per cow per day. Some cows give more, depends on the stage of lactation they're in. Some cows will give 14 gallons, some cows will give more. Kind of how it is, but that just has to do with their lactation stage.
Yeah.
The main diet of the cows is alfalfa, corn silage, and grain. All the alfalfa and corn silage is grown here locally. Arizona grows extraordinarily good alfalfa. We're a top alfalfa producing state, and dairies here really benefit from the alfalfa that's grown.
They put the tags in, but then they also have some extra holes in them.
They start about 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. and it takes probably about 6 hours. So. Yep. The whole milking process is we come and get the cows out, take them down into the barn. At the back of the barn there's a washing pen. Cows get all washed off and go put sprinklers in there, get them all cleaned off. Then they go into the barn, 30 cows at a time, 15 per size, where they're just sanitized, and we attach the milking machines, pneumatic milking machines. And it takes about 15 minutes for the cows to milk. Then they're free to wander back to their pens. So that's the milking process. Once the milk comes out of the cows, we flash chill it. Within about 10 minutes, it's down to between 34 and 38 degrees Fahrenheit. And then we store it until it's time for pickup, which happens on this dairy twice a day. All the dairies around here, and almost all the dairies in the state of Arizona, belong to one farmer-owned cooperative called United Dairymen of Arizona. They're the ones in charge of picking our milk up and then selling it to the different processors.
Yeah, big old tongue. Sir, why do they clip the tails?
That's mainly for sanitation issues, keep the udders cleaner.
They do that at birth, or?
They do it in different stages. I'm not sure what they do here, actually.
Yeah, I have that stage or something.
Look at him peeing. Wow.
Oh, we try to feed them all. You know,
they don't know. You have to show them where the urinal is.
That's how I do it. But I have all bulls. They do actually. there are we'll see some of this.
Okay.
Like I said, the milk picks up twice a day here. The co-op then takes it out to wherever it needs to go. And in Arizona, we produce a lot of different products. We have 3 bottling plants for different types of milk, or for fluid milk. We have a cheese plant, sour cream and cottage cheese plant, an ice cream plant, and we have our own. We make about 20 different powdered products out of the milk. If this was, just to give you the idea, what's great about having all these plants in Arizona is if this milk was intended to go to a bottler, it's picked up. It doesn't stay on the dairy for more than 12 hours, usually only about 8. It's then taken directly to the bottler, which is, they're all in Phoenix, and then they're pasteurized, homogenized, and hello? There we go. Pasteurized, homogenized, and bottled, and within 24 hours, it's usually on the grocery store shelf. So, by the time it comes out of the cow. We're Arizona's a major dairy producing state. We're 12th highest in production in the country, and in per cow production, we actually are the highest in the country. So. That's mainly due to weather. It's hot during the summer, but we do our best to cool off the cows. If you look up in the shade, we've got fans and mister systems that keep the cows cool. Basically evaporative cooling on the cows. Works for most of the summer and keeps them pretty cool. And then also the high quality feed we get here really helps milk production. So.
Hey, are those mixed black cows, mixed brown cows called half beans instead of whole beans?
We could call them that.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
Look.
They actually have a whole dairy full of them.
They love their this.
Here we go. We've got a calf that was born about 6 hours ago on this side. Right over here.
He's a little baby, 6 hours. 6 hours from his mama's tummy. Look. That one there. He already knows how to feed him.
Oh yeah, it's pretty. Look, some are better than others. Some really don't do it very good. Some others are awful and just walk away. So. Oh yeah, please. Please sit. Thanks. There's a big bull right there. Some of that's bull. There's a big Jersey bull.
Bag on the back of that. Well, it's just for the milk. If they have a baby, their tummy is real big.
Yeah, they do.
They got red bands.
For their calves, they always like beer. They're very tiny. The boy, they're only about 50 pounds. Yeah. Well, there's usually known as cow around the country where people
Really?
sell cows and bring them and they have an option.
Anywhere I want.
Ew. Yeah. But you wouldn't be able to play baseball then. Sir, what's this big mound?
That's manure waiting for the farmers to come pick it up.
Little manure dirt mix?
It's mainly manure, actually. The manure, we try not to scrape any dirt up into it.
You throw dirt, fresh dirt out every now and then just
Not
to keep
usually.
it...
Usually just let it build up and then we scrape the manure out. Fresh dirt can actually bring in more trouble than it's worth.
So what's there, it's all sterilized pretty much?
Pretty much the amount of sun we get here.
Sure.